Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first game in the best of 3 in the losers finals. We have Theodosios against Reakly. We have Theodosios as the USF. On the other side, we have Mr. Reakly as
Scouts have deployed into the field.
the Wehrmacht. What we are expecting, my dear friend Daniel?
I don't know what to expect here from Reakly's play. I think most people seem to still prefer Tier 2. I think Stug is kind of slept on, but people like the Whirlwind, and it does offer opportunities to all in. He has Terror, Luftwaffe, and Mechanized, so no breakthrough. I think Mechanized is probably the best choice on this map, so that's what I hope we see. I think the 8-Rad is a decent answer to WSC play. And if Reakly did his research and was watching these games, he should know what Theo's build is going to be, because it looks like... Oh, no, not quite the same as last game. So triple scout, but advanced infantry. So
he's doing the
Theo not
array build.
predictable. Yeah, going to be a lot of beacons. This isn't the best map for beacons, but I think they're probably still fine. We'll see if Reakly builds any MGs. I like what we're seeing here from Reakly. He's not contesting the middle fuel. That's often a mistake against USF, who's usually going to beat you there and be stronger. So just being conservative with this capping, I think this is the right play.
I also like that he went double Grenadier instead of MG Grenadier or Grenadier MG. In my opinion, you go double Grenadier against USF, see what their build order is, and then decide if it's third MG or no MG whatsoever.
Yeah, the scouts are too good against the MG. A build like this, it's just not going to work a lot of the time. Do you see an MG up for Theodosios now?
The good old 30 kill.
Ooh, really good first volley from this, or first couple of volleys from this Gren squad. Taking a model away from the scouts immediately.
Scout is going home.
Yeah, we'll see. This is going to be an important engagement here. I think the 30 cal wins this, but good quick reaction here from Reakly. He should be able to apply some pressure here and flank it. Meanwhile, he managed to gap close with the POWs in the north, so that scout, well,
will it win?
Not going to be sent home probably. Yeah, it's still going to win because it got the Vet 1, I think.
Oh!
15% harder to hit.
The field decides to retreat.
Not a huge deal either way, but it will give up the VP. Second 30 cal is going to come out. Will it be in time to help win this fight over the hill? Really interesting engagement here with MGs on both sides.
And yeah, MG42, interesting choice for sure.
Yeah. Crucial win here for Reakly. He stops the decap on his own beach fuel and might even kill the scout.
Oh, Theodosios spending all his APM on the hill.
Yeah, and it's not going to work out for him in either location. He may lose this engineer
dice as well. He wanted to throw the satchel.
Yeah, man, huge wins for Reakly here, picking up 2 squads and wresting control of the hill here.
Artillery observers
I don't know if he'll be able to cap it, but he's going to try. This is really greedy play here. Okay, yeah, he's gonna lose this fight.
Well, he will get the full cap and retreat, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's okay.
Not the worst thing. Does he have heals? Not yet. So.
No flag.
Oh, he's getting officer quarters actually. Oh, that's interesting. Don't see a ton of officer quarters, but he does have.
He has 4 units. That's okay.
So.
Commander, we've lost a second.
And he's got great fuel control, so. I don't think it's going to hurt him that much. He is going to get the decap on this plus 16 as well. Don't know if the POW is going to live, but really good open here for Reakly.
Reakly might lose the greedy pioneer capping. Nope. Scouts did not went to sniper school.
Orders have been carried out.
Artillery observers have been unlocked. Would you rebuild the lost scout?
Man, I don't. Looking at his manpower, I'm gonna say no.
Elite Rangers are standing by.
There's just so many other things he's gonna want to buy here. and he doesn't have a ton of manpower because he lost, you know, a good amount of manpower in that fight on the hill. So curious to see where he's going to go next with this.
Yes. Oh, I think the 76 upgrade or 75 upgrade was a little bit early.
Yeah, maybe he's thinking counter the MG with it, but I agree. I would have liked to have seen this be an anti-Gren tool, because losing the engineer and the
Activity near our munitions point.
artillery observer, he's kind of low on anti-inf damage. He just has the 230 cals really as his primary fighting force, which is fine, but they're not as good if you need to take ground. You know, they're great for holding it, but he's going to come back onto the field here against this other MG.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Pioneer got rebuild, obviously needed for sweeping and repairing. Something you can't skip out on.
Victory point has fallen into enemy control.
And 2-1 on the way from Reakly. Interesting choice. I wouldn't have went for 2-1 after I saw the upgraded half track.
No, you're in a great position where your opponent has preemptively gotten AT, and you've seen it. So you can opt into something like the Flak or Jaeger or something. I think Jaeger probably would have been the play here. Get the smoke for the MGs, get the flare. Or just tech straight to the Warbolt too. I mean, you had good fuel control. Feels like the 2-1 just delays your better options.
2-1 is out.
Now, all that said, 2-1 is nice on this map.
Captain sweeps the mine on retreat.
Ooh, bit of a miss micro there from Reakly. He definitely could have killed this captain if he had chased it properly.
Sector lost. No contact.
So
2-1 driver going on a little side quest and missed opportunity there for sure.
he's on an adventure.
Yeah, but again, like the half track's gonna have a pretty hard time chasing the 2-1 around, and with no bazooka squad and no rifles, it's just this 2-2. Like this half track's the only thing that answers the 2-1. So a lot of opportunity to like flank MGs and force off scouts. So we'll see if Reakly can make it worth.
Theodosios.
Getting a second one.
That's interesting. First artillery beacon shows its strength, forcing off the MG on the hill.
Okay, you know, I would like this if he goes mech here and gets the capping and the smoke for the 2-2-1s. Because then having two makes sense. I mean, again, because this is such a big map, being able to cap side points with them is great. And with the smoke, it makes it much more manageable fighting the half track. See what he chooses to do here.
I still am a little bit baffled by the double 2-1. What is this, Co-1
Well,
gaming?
he wants to upgun one. Upgun one and leave one as anti-inf, but now that the bazooka squad's coming out, I just feel like, again, you can run away. The 2-2-1's a lot faster than an infantry squad, but it's going to require some really good map play here from
2-1 upgun 2-1 though is such a micro intense unit, because it always fires at infantry even though you have turned on pressurized vehicles.
It's true.
So
Sector gone.
might
We must take it
be
back.
a problematic unit choice there.
Yeah, we'll see. Up to 330 cows now for Theo, which means that he can have one in the middle, one on the top, and one on the bottom. Yeah. It's gonna make things tough.
What else can we... You know what would be funny? I know we won't see it, but some Ranger gaming. The
The enemy is stealing our munitions point.
Yeah.
packs build
He
order.
did unlock them. He did unlock them.
Yeah.
It's possible. I suspect he's going down to infantry assault, but we can pretend that he's he unlocked them to use them.
Our infantry logistics.
He's got to build a barracks is really the problem. I wish you could call in. This should be like convert or call in.
We must
You
act.
should have
can
called
build
in
it,
for
though, in the
60
tier
or whatever.
You don't have to convert, you can build them in your tech.
Yeah, but you still have to build the barracks.
Fair enough.
I think it'd be cooler if they were like paratroopers and you could like came in from off map.
Designate assault positions at will, Commander.
Survival training?
Advanced logistics.
Oh no,
will
advanced
reduce the cost
logistics?
of reinforcing our forces.
I still think with MG heavy play, I'd rather get survival training first, because MGs are not that heavy on their reinforcement cost, but still.
Territory sector.
Not
claimed by
Yeah, I
the enemy.
agree.
awful.
I think too that like especially with I mentioned this earlier, but a unit that has damage reduction, that health goes a long way, and in a way it's an eco boost because you're not going to drop models as much, so you're saving that manpower, right?
I think it's one of the oldest debates that we had in Co 3. Survival training and advanced logistics. You take less, you have more HP, therefore less models die, so you save technically more manpower than with advanced logistics. I think
Yeah,
this was so debated so often.
yeah, and it's even more complicated because of the extra XP you get from triage with logistics,
Munitions points
right? It's kind of hard to quantify the value of that
Yeah.
as well. So definitely tough. I'm not confident saying that one is strictly better. I do think that there are some situations like when you're running elite inf or when you're running weapons team heavy where there's it's better arguments for one or the other situationally, which may I think as much as the manpower cheats are an uninteresting upgrade, I do think that the balance between those two in ISC is certainly one that offers interesting decisions.
I don't mind the manpower cheats, because I think it's pretty standard in RTS games that you have upgrades that modify your economy.
Enemy
Sure, yeah.
movement near a victory point.
It's just the tweaking on the numbers sometimes feels a little bit off.
They've captured a victory point.
Yeah. Oh, you know what the 221's good for, actually? Is finding the beacons, because it's a detector.
Oh yeah, because it's true, but pioneers are also detectors. Oh, half
Yeah,
track
you
is
can
in
do
the
it with
pickle.
bios, but
Nope, attack on ground missed.
Reakly's map control looking good here. This double 221 appears to be working. We saw the 221 force that 30 cal out of the house, which is something that would have otherwise been pretty difficult. And he's got the answer to the half track and sitting comfortably in green cover with these Grans. $200 muni banked for Theo, so I think we'll see infantry assaults chained here once he gets the CPs for it.
We have seen both, Bubulo, in this tournament, rifles and MGs. However, MGs have yielded more decisive victories than rifles.
We've lost a territory sector.
So yeah. Oh, by the way, Reakly went to his favorite doctrine. Terror.
Terror, yeah. It's weird to get this so late. You definitely could have gotten some value out of the cloaked MG.
Probably just to stall for the KT.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure that I've ever seen Reakly do a build that isn't
Stalling?
waiting for a call-in tank. So no real surprise here, I guess, that he's playing it this way.
Yeah.
I got Theodosios picking the mortar barrage on the captain feels like a mistake.
You have command points.
He's really gonna want that marked target when the KT hits.
Yeah. Yeah, KT.
So maybe he'll let the captain die.
Captain, that will be in the world of pain. Nice barrage there on the Jaeger Grand combo. Jaeger Flame of Fire. More beacons are coming down.
Yeah, that's a couple of good spots for them on this map. Not as many as on other maps, but on both sides. Like behind the little house is another pretty good spot, but Theo having a hard time keeping Reakly off of his side of the map for now. But here's the first infantry assault, and with only one MG and the
NPC horde is coming.
yeah, not a lot of good answers to this right now. It feels like. I think this is going to give Theo a lot of momentum.
Why are those two squads moving further? Meanwhile, 3 or 4.
The bazooka squads are hunting vehicles. I've never seen that. I thought they stopped and shot infantry, but I guess they've got target vehicle on, so I guess they're just not going to stop till they meet a vehicle.
I have never seen that before.
It's kind of it's like much better because you're spreading out the blob so it can't get AoE'd as much too. That's pretty funny. Is that it? Was that something that was changed in bug fixes, or
I don't know.
Just a new bug.
Might be a new
Wait,
bug.
where are they going? Where did he call this in? Are they like they're not chasing these 2-1s? Okay, he called under the cutoff. Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, man, they know.
Yeah, look at the map now. Look at what this blob has done.
Yeah, immediate map control. Immediate map control.
Yeah, because he's forced to answer it, and even though they're all gonna die without doing much damage, the damage has been done. Theo's back on the map in like really good position now, and now it's Reakly that has to figure out how to come onto the field against all this MGs in green cover and buildings.
Yeah, the slow push from MGs is something really hard to deal with. Once you're off the field, it becomes increasingly hard to push back on the field.
Yeah, some mismicro there from Theo. Not targeting the flamer with the MG means it gets cleared pretty easily. And it's maybe a short-lived map control advantage.
2-1 number 1 died though, the most important one, the anti-infantry one.
Yeah. Reakly's got a ton of fuel. It looks like he's banking for Brumbar. No, he is going to go P4.
I'm not a big fan of P4 still against Tier 2 USF. Two half
No, the
tracks
bazookas do
counter.
pretty well. Yeah, and so does the half track. I think I prefer Brumbar here. But this is, I know I've said about this a bunch, it's a big map, so mobile units with turrets definitely gain strength on Twin Beaches. So we'll see if he can make it work. But with the second bazooka squad coming, I think Theodosios rightly anticipating the timing of this medium. So
Do we
he's gonna be in a
have
really good
improved
position.
Zooks? Yes, we do.
He's ready.
He was born ready, Kappa.
Yeah, and improved Zooks, I think also a good upgrade if you are using the infantry blob, because it applies.
New beacon is coming up.
Oh yeah, that's the other spot I was talking about. So, yeah, gonna be pretty hard to contest the middle with these beacons up. Beacons plus MGs is rough because you want to be in green cover.
Yeah, you don't want to. You can't be on
move.
Yeah, big. Against the big you want to move, but against the G's you want to stand still.
Yeah, so pretty brutal combo.
A munitions point is being attacked.
Sherman on the way. So Theo is actually also even. He's trading slightly worse regarding infantry, but I think that's to be expected. MGs tend not to kill; they're just suppress and then you retreat.
The enemy is stealing our munitions point.
Yeah, and it's USF, so as long as it's 2-1 or better, you're doing fine.
The enemy has taken territory from.
Yeah, the power of advanced logistics.
Theo looking like he wants to give away another 30 cal here. This has been the theme for him.
Running a donation service.
Before not accurate enough though.
I think Reakly is donating an MG42. Nope.
Yeah, Beacon being a huge difference maker in this fight. And feels like Reakly's window here to control the game has been shut now with the Sherman here.
Infantry assault underway. The men will retake the field.
The man will retake the field. The NPC horde is back on the menu. It looks so funny how they run.
5 command points available.
Yeah. Yeah, the animation sped up is pretty comical. Uh-oh. P4 might get chased down here. No, 2-1 coming to cover. Actually, could end up being a trade in
Half-track is scrapped.
Reakly's favor. Nice micro there, gets the 2-2-1 in position. And
Where's the
killing
Sherman?
half-track's not nothing.
Oh, it's an important pickup.
I'm worried for this Shrek, though. Looks like it's gonna get away.
The blob not having the biggest impact this time.
No, map control was already going in Theo's favor, but it is letting him like very calmly set up position in the middle. So he's got, and you know what? He's got so much good muni income that I think you can't.
You spam it. You have it up, you use it. It's up, you use it. It's so cheap. And on Twin Beaches with the 2 16-pointers, once you apply enough pressure, the enemy will never cap them back because it takes forever to cap them.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna be probably over 50 muni a minute very shortly. Plus, there's also the advantage if your opponent's anything like me, they get super butthurt when you continuously spam the infantry assault. And so there's just the psychological factor of having to constantly see the blob come at you.
Even though if you're with the now harder hitting nades, I think it's worth to throw nades at them. That's a lot of free vetch.
Oh, especially with the buff nades. Oh yeah, if the blob's all together, the vetch you can get and you can clear it a lot quicker. PG grenade's great against the blob.
KT, by the way, is unlocked.
The fuel point is being seized by the enemy.
Yeah, probably regretting making this P4. Or rather just have a KT.
I have to admit I'm a little bit hyped to see the KT.
Yeah, and this time there's no
It feels less
Rocket strike.
cheesy.
There's not a good answer in infantry. You can kind of use the
We've lost a sector.
rapid fire artillery barrage. It works for sure, but you have to get a snare off on the KT or something.
It would be hilarious if he loses the KT to the budget artillery. KT, but it will make the the KT will counter the Zooks also pretty well.
Yeah. But yeah, I think off maps plus snare is like best way to kill the KT. Safest
Yeah.
way.
Ready at the rear. Give the word.
By the way, I wanted. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah. I was just gonna say, I hope we see this other bazooka squad. Oh, he just upgraded it to white phosphorus. I was gonna say he should go satchel on one of these Zooks because he knows it's terror now because he saw the MG cloak. So he needs a snare. I guess actually the he can go white phosphorus on the. Oh no, it doesn't slow anymore, huh? The Sherman white phosphorus, so that won't work.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
I want to give Reakly some credit. It's not 100% tank bypass. He went tier 3 at tier 4, got the tank out, and then gets the call on tank. I think that's okay. Look, the blob splits again. The main part.
It seems like there was a change to the code where like they look for vehicles now. Wow, they're doing so much damage to this P4.
The improved
Is he gonna lose it to the blob?
Yeah, what? That's true anti-micro from Reakly. Should have ever happened.
No. I guess he was microing topside. He does win that fight there, but that's a huge loss. For nothing. That was like so unnecessary.
Pex Micro.
Upgrading our Sherman tank.
Pex Micro. The second Sherman is out. Upgun is on the way. This P4 could have been mine P4, but I don't play with tech map. So that's my excuse.
There you go.
If you
Enemy have us over a barrel.
well,
wonder
with tech
what
map,
the
you see how the HP gets less and less and less.
Yeah, I mean, he really tanked a lot of. I mean, it was like a full health P4, and those two bazooka squads just killed it 100-0.
Millimeter conversion completed.
Whoops. I was gonna say, I wonder how the 76s do against like the side armor of the KT with the upgun. I would think not that bad. They probably still can't pen the front, but
They have
I'm
access
sure
to
they'll have
H-Rap,
much trouble
right?
getting around. No.
Yes? I don't know.
It's keep them firing or the white phosphorus, other two
Okay.
bed options. think it's the
Points are in our favor,
Hellcat has HVAP. And the EZ8, yeah.
Here we go, the big boys on the field. In 1 to 3 business days, you will be on the front line.
300 side armor, actually, so even from the side, I think not that easy to penetrate.
300 points remaining.
Although the upgun does give you a lot. It gives you, what is it, 45%? Yeah. Mid-long.
There's not much to screen for the KT, it's only one track. So if Reakly ever makes a misplay, the KT will go up in smoke.
Yeah, he's gotta be careful. He's got plenty of VPs though, so
Infantry assault is ready at
he
the
can
rear.
play this slowly, let the KT just do work, you know?
Infantry assault underway. The men will retake the
He does
field.
have 2 Pyos, so, you know, I think there's a world where he just is patient and one-shots every squad he meets with the KT.
That's what KT does the best.
Holy fuck.
You know, I love that those units are powerful, but I still have my problems with squads getting one-shotted.
Yeah, I'm like never happy to see a squad get one-tapped. It just feels terrible. Bazooka squad lucky to survive. He probably needs to run
He's
this.
dead.
Equipped and ready.
One more KT shot, yeah. Oh, gets out of range, actually.
Don't
No,
stand
Theo's on his own mine.
Oh, he
was close.
moved away.
Man, this KT might swing this here. So far, so good.
A fuel point. A weapon
Oh.
expended crew.
KT just disrespecting everything on the earth, man. Jesus Christ, Zook's just bouncing. No, we have no marked target on Captain Dan.
Yeah, he needs that marked target so bad. KT already at 14 kills in Vet 1. It just hit the field. Man,
The
thing is a beast. Meanwhile, MG dealing with this infantry assault very nicely. They did decap the VP, but at least they're not killing another P4. I'd be nervous if I was this artillery observer squad. Theo's got capping the cutoff.
50 points.
This is the exact spot your fellow artillery observers got one tapped at.
He's running. Oh, he got lucky.
Yeah, he did get already on his captain, which, as we discussed earlier, probably a mistake.
Overrun. It's
He
theirs
almost
now.
certainly wanted the marked target. I genuinely think it's better to int the captain here and rebuild it.
Yeah.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory
Captain
point.
Dan is useless otherwise.
So the one thing here for Theo, it's the 1 Shrek and the 221.
Point now under
And the
enemy
KT's rotation
Everything
rate is
bounces on and the bite. Everything bounces on the side armor.
But so the all-in chance is real here for Theo as he gets a 3rd and maybe 4th Sherman. You can circle straight the KT and kill it, and there's not a ton screening for it. But it'll really come down to does Reakly do a good job protecting his KT.
Look how long the KT was inside of this engagement. It took barely any damage.
Wow, good penetrations from the
300 points.
Sherman 76 here.
Is
he
he
just gonna go in
going
because
in?
it's half health? He might, yeah.
That might be a little bit too greedy though. Yeah, Nah, he was not decisive enough. He will now run.
Yeah. I think it was a good choice not to go in. There's enough stuff screening here. He doesn't know where the Shrek is, and there's multiple Grens around for snares, so I think discretion definitely the better part of Valor here. Maybe he'll wait for this blob to show up and then kind of fight behind it, but he really needs... Oh, cool, 2nd engineer. I was just going to say this. I like this choice from Theo. Yeah, Tyra pointing out Armored Spearhead, reducing the damage on those frontal hits, and you can definitely feel it.
Nice kiting, so the Zook squads can't get their shots off.
Oh, you know what? I'm like a little worried this infantry assault is just food now for the Tiger.
Yeah, man. You don't want to see when it hits Western C3.
Yeah, it's already almost Vet 2. This is like the fastest Vet I've ever seen on one of these. There it is. So Vet 2, it gets 15% rate of fire, 25% weapon accuracy.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
At vet 3, it gets 25 damage reduction on side armor,
Yeah.
20% rate of
good.
fire, and 100% main gun accuracy.
Yeah, I've never seen 100% accuracy on something. That wasn't like a first strike. That's crazy. Pretty scary stuff.
We've lost control of a sector.
Ooh, loses some Pyos. Easy to replace, but definitely not what you want to do when you've got the KT on the field. You really want that Vet 2 for the increased repair speed. So losing the Pyos definitely hurts.
Does 100% main gun accuracy mean it just doubles the accuracy? Or is it
I would think
up
so.
100% accuracy?
It says plus 100%, so... Because you still have to multiply it by the target size. So my guess is it's probably something like, you know, whatever, 0.8 at close to 0.6 or 7 at far. But yeah, I'm not sure what that looks like if you 100% that. You'd think it'd be over 1. So
Yeah.
that's a good question. Maybe it is. Maybe it's the accuracy's over 1, and then when it's moving, it goes. You know, you lose whatever 75%, and it goes back to being able to miss. I don't know.
Pushed us off a sector.
So basically the gunner gets some Panzerschokolade in, gets high on it, and then just goes into overdrive. Remembers the good old days in France.
Something like that.
Jesus
Reakly
Christ.
keeping all his Grins alive is huge here because that +5 Panzerfaust range makes them really good screening tools. You know, it makes it much harder to dive the KT when you've got those potential Fausts ready to rock all around.
Everything bounces.
Another infantry assault is ready at the rear.
I don't think Theodosios should use infantry assault. He should bank up for off map.
You know what he needs to do here? He needs to take all the Shermans. He needs to go all the way around the bottom of the map and start killing the base.
Krauts are pushing.
Oh, is he gonna do it?
We're down
I think
to
he's gonna do it.
And he hits the mine.
The KT can't rotate fast enough. Like, what you have to do here is take advantage of your mobility
Yeah.
and like punish the base and make the KT rotate. And when the KT has to rotate, then the Zooks can run up and shoot it in the butt, right?
Yeah.
I think base attacks really slept on by a lot of the top players. So much of the game revolves around these like late game heavies, and the weakness of the late game heavies is mobility. So we'll see if Theo wises up to that.
We have this new P4 on the way, which is kind of telling considering how much upkeep the KT has on the field.
Sector
That you can
Yeah.
afford to P4.
contact.
AT kind of all alone now. Don't think Theo knows that, but
The KT is
going, dude, all over
blocking
the
the
base.
building. Never mind.
oh yeah.
It looked like the
on
KT's
here?
blocking the mine.
Okay, he might sense that this KT is alone. This is bad. It's like just
Infantry
totally facing the
assault
wrong way for
underway.
these Shermans.
Men will retake
Here we go.
Will he
One
commit?
mine.
enemy activity.
Yeah, good mine.
Ignition point.
That mine might save this KT.
He
'Cause now there's only one
Oh, he has
Sherman on the
steady
flank.
firing. I think that's the worst choice there. You don't want to fire.
Yeah, you want white phosphorus.
Yeah, you want to go in.
Oh, he might actually lose this other Sherman now, potentially. Oh, man.
The horde is coming.
I think this is such a classic mistake to think that you have to kill the heavy tank. You don't. You just have to avoid it.
Yeah, be there where it's not and force it to move.
Commander, we've lost the sector.
The wounded Sherman makes it out. Will be repaired soon.
Yeah.
New Sherman is on the way.
I thought that Reakly was in a bad position, but that mine there, I guess he knew he was relatively safe because of that mine on the flank.
To be honest, I wouldn't replace the lost Sherman. I will get Hellcats now.
Deploy.
If you want to kill the heavy
For the
tank,
dive, yeah.
get the Hellcat. It's 10 pop cap. It has HRAP, so it actually has the chance to kill the
To a
KT.
victory point.
Yeah. I mean, you can go 4th Sherman, but again, I think only if you're going to play the sides of the map. If
Yeah.
you're trying to kill the KT, yeah, other Sherman, not the way,
Point has
probably.
fallen into enemy
Oh,
control.
we're going to
KT's
see
button.
Vet 3 pretty soon here.
New try. Oh, the Pioneer disappeared.
Oh, he's got to be careful repairing. He could lose all those engineers in one shot. Oh, he's so lucky that that hit the cover.
Oh, it might be the perfect time to go in. KT is alone and isolated.
Yeah, and it's half health. Imagine if he had white phosphorus.
Nope, it's not alone anymore, but before it's dead.
Oh, so dead to the bazookas. Oh, no.
It nearly went flying.
221 goes down, meanwhile.
Does he have the satchel? Has he the Tash?
Contact.
I think he went white phosphorus on all of them, which I think I already said is, I think, a mistake.
KT went free.
Yeah. Oh my God. So let's see this 100% accuracy on the main gun. KT still not fast enough to catch this Sherman, but it makes the mistake of firing.
Should hold fire. Yeah, it's gone.
We're losing armor. Sherman gone.
Will the DR save the MG?
Ready at the rear. Give the word.
What happened?
Mind
Misfire or what? Did you see that? The gun did the recoil, but it never fired.
Yeah, didn't quite get the angle. Wow, just one tapping. Yeah, man, this KT, really the hero of this game. No question. 42 infantry kills, 2 vehicles, 1 building.
Under our control. Defend our victory
KT's
point.
getting
We're
into low
losing.
HP territory though.
Yeah, he should be a little careful. There are 2 healthy Shermans on the field. And Theo did go the rapid artillery barrage at the end of that tree, so...
How much is
And look
it?
where the KT's positioned. It can't reverse right now. So...
But you kind of want to be able to reverse. You will never get penetration from the front.
He's realized his mistake. He's getting out of there. Yeah, it just feels like Theo really continues to play the game Reakly wants him to play and just fighting pitched battles in the middle of the map.
Bazooka squad reporting in. A munitions point is
This
being
artillery
attacked.
observer being sacrificed, I guess.
He will die like a hero.
We've lost a scout squad.
I just don't get, why aren't these Shermans just on the beach?
Does he need the Germans though on the beach? He could set the MG there. Keep the MGs there. And keep the KT busy. So he is not
I just
able
think
to deal.
you want to, yeah. You just want to force the KT to move. We're up to 5 bazooka squads.
You mean it's only Bazooka Squad army?
Yeah, he's got almost nothing left. He once again has gotten rid of all of his MGs. 2 30 cals in Reakly's hands now. AT at the over the 50 total kills threshold. Oh my god, the bazookas do no damage now. Oh man.
Victory point has fallen into enemy control.
Just keep the beach. The damage, man. The Zooks are not they're doing chip damage.
Sherman tank destroyed.
Oh no, he lost the Sherman.
Infantry assault initiated.
So unnecessary. Yeah, just feels like this KT really stumped Theo.
Whole bazooka squad has been killed.
Didn't have an answer.
Yeah, and we go 1-0 for Reakly.
GG, man, kind of feels like a throw from Theo, you know? I think that he was in a great position, but he just let that KT take over the game when he maybe didn't need to.
I want to see the KT efficiency.
Oh yeah.
Infantry damage 10k. Only 2.9k vehicle damage though.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. That'd be more. 4.64 efficiency.
But 83
Not bad. That's very
infantry
expensive.
kills.
Yeah, I wonder if it counts the fuel drain as part of its cost or something.
Yeah. Well, that's a good question.
But yeah, that's crazy. 83, is that right? I guess it got a bunch more at the end, huh?
Yeah.
Because last time I checked, it had like 50, but I guess it killed all those Zooks.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the infantry horde, I guess.
Yeah,
But still, holy smokes.
crazy.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
GG.
We will be back with game 2 in a sec. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for game number 2 between Reakly and Theodosios. Reakly won, had an amazing comeback with Mr. KT. Will he be able to replicate that in some way with... or VOS? Jesus, this duel. Theodosios as Wehrmacht and Reakly as USF. What are we expecting, my dear friend?
We're expecting this Ketten to drive backwards. We're expecting Reakly to call in a Pershing. And we're expecting Theo to go triple P4 with a loiter. Those are my predictions.
Damn, sounds like you have seen some games prior to that one.
Yeah, Theo, I'll say mixes it up sometimes. Reakly is very consistent in his playstyle, so I would be shocked if we don't see him click heavy weapons here.
Yeah, I agree with that. Or on that.
Target secure.
First prediction already coming through. This Ketten continues to drive backwards, so someone's got to DM Theo. Let him know. Don't
I
bother.
think it's one of those things that you picked up once and then you're just running with it.
Yeah, I mean it worked before. It worked for many years, so you can't blame him. And I have a lot of respect for someone who can perform at this high of a level without having really any idea of the changes that are present in the game. Basically, he's playing the same meta from a year ago, and it's working out for him.
A really long time ago, that was Code 2, where I was beginning to figure out what I'm doing. There was a German caster I watched a lot to learn the game because he was doing play-by-play casting. And then he said a phrase that I will never forget. If Theodosios would spend more time playing the game and practicing, he would probably be the best player in the whole community. Because he never played
it's hard
that
to
he
know.
still performs decent.
It's really hard to know, yeah. We have a few guys like that. Jibber's another one who plays at a pretty high level despite basically never playing. Now Orange Pest too, unfortunately.
The enemy is stealing our
but-
munitions point.
These guys are playing now, and these rifles are not playing around. Easy victory here. Theodosios probably should not have opted into this fight at all. This is not the first time he's,
Territory lost.
taken a fight he probably shouldn't have against rifles in the early game.
Yeah, going hill is so weird against USF.
Yeah.
I would say 9 out of 10 times you will lose it.
Rifleman ready.
Meanwhile, we have a
Looking
small
for...
Mexican standoff on the right-hand side.
Initiating construction of the infantry.
Yeah,
support
this
center.
favors Theo, though, because he's got that point cap, so he's probably pretty content to let the scouts shoot at him.
See some heavy grenadier play.
Yeah, 3 grins. I wonder if we'll see OQ. I feel like when you get 3 grins, it can be
Territory point is no longer under our.
I
be
usually
worth it sometimes.
get it up to if I play 4 grenadiers. But yeah.
Depends, though. Delaying the scout car does feel bad. This is a great scout car map, as I said last game, so he may just rush that. Meanwhile, Reakly's getting grenades. That's also... Really, I should have made that part of my prediction. He's very consistent with his grenade tech. He pretty much always gets it. And it's nice to have grenades. You just never know when the opportunity will arise. Maybe you can, get one on the Ketten, or your opponent miss micros and you get a wipe. It's such a cheap upgrade. It's one of the best ways to spend 15 fuel in the game.
ISC's been upgraded, and a captain
Yeah, I totally
assigned
agree.
to you.
Even though, as an next season player, after the third rifleman, that's usually the standard timing for grenades. You should expect them, even though if you didn't see them yet, you should expect them. Captain will die to a snare.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. You can't do this unless you
Have snares.
upgrade grenades, so worth it. Great vet, too, that you get for killing the light vehicle, so that rifle now at vet 1. Gotta feel good.
Theo looking for some Flamer Grenadier action. So far, no targets, though.
Yeah, this is something I've noticed, I feel like in the last, I don't know, 3 months or so, people have gotten much, much better at always pairing a Gren with the Flamer pile. Like, they just move around as a unit, and it makes it very scary, because you've essentially got a 9 model, or 8 model Flamer unit. Although, not so much, I mean, it's a 60-second cooldown on merge now, so I guess you really only get the 1 merge, but...
Well, in the combat situation, 1 merge can be enough to turn the tide.
Yeah, it's still very valuable.
Commander, we've lost a sector.
Good use of the port on him here. Targeting the Flamer. There's a good micro there from Reakly. Oh,
Nice
good,
nade.
wow.
Wow.
That's on retreat. It kills 4 models, so gonna maintain control of this cutoff, and things are looking dire for the German player.
Guess what he rebuilt, though? Mr. Captain.
Again, oh my god, it's back. All the more reason to get OQ if you're going to rebuild your lost tier 0 units.
Map is really blue though at the moment.
We've lost a territory sector.
Yeah. This is a pretty classic Twin Beaches, yeah, and there's the surrender. Wow.
That was fast.
Yeah.
I think
Can't
he
say I
was
blame
really
him.
tight. Oh yeah, 8:24. Jesus Christ.
KD looks bad. Map control is bad. And Reakly has shown, that he can play late game. He has the stamina. So, yeah, Theo probably just wants to go to bed.
He's German, right? He's German, I know that.
He is, yeah. He is German. So
Maybe he has to go to work tomorrow.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would explain why he doesn't play this game 24/7. Maybe he actually has a job.
Imagine having a job.
Not me. Couldn't do it. Bad for you. But that means we get to hop right to the finals then.
Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with the finals in a sec.
We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.